Communists claim that waves of American bombers returned to Hanoi today, attacking suburbs north and east of the communist capital. No word on casualties or damage, nor was there any immediate comment by U.S. officials on the bombing report. We have obtained from a Japanese news agency with close communist contacts some films purporting to show a U.S. raid in the Hanoi area earlier this summer. CBS News correspondent Charles Carroll is the narrator.
This looks like the first stage of a communist surface-to-air missile. And that looks like the ignition of the second stage. We don't know for sure because the Japanese cameraman who shot this film didn't tell us. He did tell us that the film was made during an American air raid near Hanoi last May 19th, and that this is an American plane shot down by North Vietnamese gunners. The plane fell, we are told, in Le Truc Street, in a neighborhood of foreign embassies. It burned violently, and both Army and civilian firefighters are said to have fought the fire. At the same time this plane wreckage was burning, we are told, other firefighters were at work elsewhere in Hanoi, putting out fires caused by bombs. Bombs are said to have hit houses as well as factories and a power station. More recent reports from Japanese, Russian, and French reporters in Hanoi also speak of bomb damage to civilian residences, though it is said not to be widespread. This is another plane said to have been shot down the same day. It fell in a rice paddy. The pilot bailed out and, we are told, was captured. There's no way to check on any of these things, we are told. The film was shot 3 months ago, presumably approved before it was permitted out of North Vietnam, and came with only a sketchy description of the scenes. But this pretty obviously is the wreckage of a plane, the metal in it being salvaged for the use of the North Vietnamese. And it is pretty obviously an American plane, an A-4C Skyhawk from a U.S. carrier from all appearances. The Defense Department confirms that a Skyhawk was lost on May 19th. The wreckage was all carefully removed from the rice paddy to the office of the Rice Cooperative, about 20 kilometers from Hanoi. The pilot's belongings, maps, a scarf, a helmet. Some 660 American planes have been shot down over North Vietnam, and the number of American pilots captured by the North Vietnamese has risen sharply with the escalation of the bombing. At a news conference in Hanoi the next day, the communists showed a pilot's identity card and then showed the pilot himself. They said he was Lieutenant Gareth Laverne Anderson, a flyer from the carrier Kitty Hawk. The Defense Department lists Lieutenant Anderson as captured on May 19th.